Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a video on how we can be brave in ourselves. So we're going to look at shadow work of why we're not being brave and why we're not moving forward in a situation. And then we're going to look at what the tarot says. And then we're going to get you an answer and a solution to your problems. It might be a little bit obscure, but sometimes it's because you need to learn this lesson on your own. So I'm going to switch camera view so you can choose one of 4 piles today, and then you can go to your section in the timestamps below. I'll put the link bits on the timestamps. Okay, take a moment guys to pick 1, 2, 3 or 4, and then go down to the timestamps. You can pick any way that you like. So maybe just like the color of the number, maybe just like that number 1's a bit wonky than the other, and I've spotted it's a bit awkward. But you know, whatever resonates with you, you pick it. And then I'll meet you in the section that you pick. You can click the link in the timestamps and it will take you straight to that video. See you there. Okay, group 1. So we have 3 oracle cards for you and then a bunch of tarot. So I'm going to flip the oracles first. So you have leaving as your main topic, if you like. Who am I placing blame right now? And then this is your shadow card, suffering, but we'll go through it in just a second. And then we'll go through these in a moment. I might go over the top just to show you. So this says suffering. Thinking that no one knows the pain you're enduring is just another form of self-pity. Every soul experiences pain. It's what we do with that pain that defines our future. Okay, so this is a lesson I'm already getting. Okay, this card is your soul truth card, right? So this is all about learning lessons through life. And it says, on who am I placing blame right now? But this I'm going to go through at the end because this is your answer. Okay, right, so for now we'll go through these tarot. I'll lay them out, but then I'm going to swap angles so you can see me reading them. So we have 10 of Swords upright, the Hanged Man upright, 5 of Cups. Let's see how we're going with that angle. 5 of Cups reversed, 6 of Swords reversed, upright, Wheel of Fortune, and 3 of Pentacles upright. Okay, so have a look at those cards. I'm going to swap the angle now and just explain them for you. Okay, so you can see my lovely face. Okay, hi group 1. So here's your tarot and oracle reading for how you can be brave. So like I was just going through quickly with those oracle cards, this is all about leaving, and I do already feel like it's a relationship leaving sort of situation, but it feels quite heavy and like there's a lot of details, and this is why it's been tricky for you. This is why you need your bravery. This card I'm going to go through at the end of the reading because this is the solution or the next part of what you need to know to move forward. Okay, and then we'll go through this one as a reminder maybe later on as well, because obviously I've just said that to you. Right, let's get on with the tarot. So we have 10 of Swords upright. This can be in this deck anyway. This is the deck of positive clarity. Hold on, I'll show you. So I've picked different tarots for different piles today. So that's backwards to you, but it's the Tarot of Positive Clarity by Gregory Scott, and it's very good for giving you details in answers that you need. Okay, as a tarot deck. So the 10 of Swords, this feels like maybe like I'm going to shoot you straight because that's who I am as a person, and I do it with love and light, obviously. But you might have been a bit of a drama llama, but you have been going through a sort of negative time anyway. But because this is leaving, it's come up as like this is the main cause of this tarot reading. You're leaving a situation, and it does feel like it was a romantic partner for a lot of you. But there's like this sort of bad habit in yourself is why you're finding it so hard to leave. So maybe this relationship gave, like, it was feeding you something that you needed, but it wasn't necessarily good for you. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man upright. So this is a change of perspective for you. So it's suggesting like to move forward, changing, but it feels more like habits than it does just your perspective and the way you think a little bit more. Because what you're doing right now, you've got these Five of Cups and the Six of Swords reversed, and this Five of Swords, it feels like Five of Cups even. It feels like you're sort of self-pitying yourself. Like, yes, people will comfort you, and they have been, it feels, but it feels like some of it you sort of bring on yourself, just mainly because of bad habit, and because it's like, you know, those things that you conditioned as a child, like something broke you maybe years ago, for example, and now it's like when a kid screams and they get attention, sort of thing. It's like one of those silly habits that's just sort of changed into something else as an adult behavior. Okay, so this is you sort of having a self-pitying attitude. So when you don't get, it feels like for you guys, you haven't had um like the attention you need. Like I can feel it here in my heart center that you're missing something, and so to get like a gratification sort of feeling, you're moving forward in a negative way, but you're seeing it as it's feeling as positive sort of thing. It gives you a bit more attention. Okay, my camera cut off because my memory card was full, but I'm back. So I have no idea where I got to. I think I'm on the Six of Swords, and I think that one was done. Just that you've got like an attitude of self-pity at the moment, and because it's reversed, you're not moving forward. You're not seeing, maybe seeing that you're doing it, or seeing that you've got a bad habit, for example. But you know, this is a lesson, you gotta learn it. The Six of Swords has come up in reverse, and as you can see from the card, like, you just saw plain sailing, and like all these demons, bad habits, like baggage, if you like, surrounding you. And it's basically suggesting like what I was just saying, like with the Five of Cups, like this self-pity, this baggage is not helping you move forward. It's not helping you learn this lesson. Instead, you're just sort of getting like instant gratification in like when people are giving you that pity sort of thing. They're giving you comfort and reassurance, but it's like you're not learning like to be genuine with it as well. In that's just how it feels, right? I'll carry on. With the wheel, this feels like you've got this is a karmic lesson, like it's something you haven't learnt before. I feel like previously you would have had a similar relationship with similar experiences, but it would have been less harsh than this one, like less in the deep end, it feels. Purely because when we've got this bad habit from previous relationships or even childhood, for example, if we don't learn this lesson and fix it and heal ourselves, then we learn it harder and harder and harder every single time that we try and learn it. It's just how our soul will teach us, or the universe will teach us, for example. It's just the way it is. Until you get it and you go, oh, I'm not learning this lesson, I'll learn it this time, sort of. It's like a backhanded compliment in that sort of sense. But yeah, so this is a karmic lesson. You have, like, the reason this is coming up for you today is that you've got this choice to finally learn this lesson. This is like guides going, come on, like you've tried to learn this before, you haven't done well. Like, make it easier for yourself, sort of thing, by watching this video and then getting advice, sort of thing. Because at the moment, this Three of Pentacles has come up, and it's all about hard work. Like, this isn't an easy lesson to learn. You've like inadvertently made it harder since last relationship, if you like. But moving forward, you need to do some work on yourself. Like I said, I could feel this heart chakra. Like, find, like, for example, find some gemstones for soothing and things. Like, we've got fluorite here. It's like a purple and green one. don't know if it'll focus very well, but it's purple and green and very nice. Or like anything pink or green will help soothe your heart. So like here's a bit of malachite, there you go. But yeah, just go to a crystal shop and find something like that and try and place it where your heart chakra is, for example, and that should help you start learning that lesson and ease the pain as well. Because at the end of the day, I feel like this whole lesson that you've got is all about having self-respect or having self-love, and that's why you're leaving. Like, you're finally leaving a situation, but you have this option of taking one path or the other path in the next like part of your life. Will you learn this lesson harder again, or will you learn it properly this time, like, and then go on a different path and have a nicer relationship, for example? Because suffering has come up as your shadow side, right? I'll remind you of what it says. It says, thinking that no one knows the pain you're enduring is just another form of self-pity. I just had like a download, like, listen to your friends. Every soul experiences pain. It's what we do with that pain that defines our future. Like I was just saying with that path thing, actually, I forgot what that said as well. That's good. But yeah, just like, this is even pink, like for the heart chakra. I mean, it might look a bit browner on that camera, but it's because I've got yellowy lights around. Right, so to move forward, we'll get this soul truth card back out, right? So it says, on whom am I placing the blame right now? Is it all their fault or is it your fault? Like, why did you get into this situation in the first place? Have you learnt your own lessons? Have you finished getting walked all over, for example? Like, you know, like, have a good think about how to move forward, who you want to be after this situation, sort of thing. Do you want to do that situation again? Obviously not, because it weren't nice. Like, you wouldn't be here if listening to this advice tarot of how to be brave, if it was nice, you know what I mean. Right, I'm going to read this card out for you. A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames himself has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Okay, like what I was just saying. Today's soul action, so it has like 2 sections. So this is like advice, and this is like an activity on most of these cards, right? So it says, today's soul action, take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing victimhood, blame and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Like I said, the 2 paths. Only love and courage live there. Like, choose the good path. Please choose the good path. Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. Always follow your heart. Like, no matter what situation you get in, just sort of listen to how your body feels, because people call it your gut instinct. It isn't a gut instinct for everyone. Like, it feels all different all over your body depending on who you are and like what psychic abilities you have, like what sixth sense abilities you have personally. So some people will pick it up in their arms and shoulders, other people will pick it in their heart, other people will pick it up in their gut, like hence the gut feeling sort of thing. But please trust your body, not your mind, like, or your mouth sort of thing. Just go forward, and whatever feels right, go towards that. Whatever feels wrong, get the hell away from it. Okay, group 1. I hope that was helpful. Let's do some self-healing, get some rose quartz or like anything pink or green, wear it around your heart chakra, which is literally just the breastbone bit. Let's start healing, start soothing your soul and learning where these bad habits have come from. Maybe do some like automatic journaling where you just sort of write, it's like writing a diary, but you just sort of write about a topic, for example. You don't have to do a topic, you just do anything. Just write like, well, anyway, in this situation, just write, I need to heal because of maybe your past, maybe you know what habit I've been talking about. Write about that. Write ideas of where you may think it has come from. Does your parents do similar behaviours? Do your brothers and sisters do similar behaviours? Things like that. And it will help you all get to the root of it. and then you'll help like escalate and like turn that wheel of fortune into something positive and like come out of this karmic cycle and just turn into something good. Like you'll become a better version of yourself, you'll become strong. That reminds me, I want to see what the back of the deck energy is. Where have I put it? Here we go. Okay, so we have back of the deck energy, and it was the 8 of Cups. So this is suggesting leaving for one look, like but it feels like you're coming into your prime a bit, like leaving is the good choice sort of thing. Because like she's glowing, and I'm very like, I mean, you might not be able to see very good on the camera, but she's got like this slight glow around her. It feels like she knows she's positively moving forward, okay? And you guys definitely feel more feminine energy than you do masculine. But with that feminine energy as well, we'll say like, don't always be taking, like, because sometimes when that feminine energy is out of balance, you take the wrong things, like you take shit. I mean, but if you have a bit more masculine to you, I mean, you might have a bit more of a backbone, for example. Maybe suggest looking into yin and yang energies, feminine versus masculine energies as well, and seeing how you can balance them out as well. All right, well, I hope that was helpful for you, group 1. Do let me know if you have any questions, any tarots you would like me to do in the future or anything like that. I'll pop up here maybe a video that might help you in the future. It might be like mental health or an angel tarot. So yeah, you might want to watch that next. But thank you for being here, and I hope everything goes well for you. All right, bye. Got this. Bye. Okay, hi group 2. So we've got your cards here. So we've got these 3 oracle cards to go through, and then we've got your tarot. So I'll show you the cards, and then we'll go through it. I'll swap angles so you can see my face again. So this group is about retirement. Okay, that's a pretty card, isn't it? So that's about can you see that? Yeah, that's all right there. So, and then this card says, what am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me. But we'll go through this at the end of the reading, okay? Because it gives you advice, and just this is going to be like the sum up of the reading, if you like. And then we got this card, and this says disapproval. Showing your dissatisfaction will not earn you any brownie points, and this may be a battle not worth fighting. There is nothing to be gained but wasted energy, okay? So that's your oracle cards for now, and then I'll just show you what you've got here on the tarot. Just make sure I get it in a shot for you. So we have 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Devil, the World card, and then we've got the 4 of Pentacles, okay? But I'm going to go through them, swap the angle, because this is just not an angle that really works. It just looks pretty, you know, with these big giant cards. All right, I'll see you in the next shot. Okay, hi group 2. So we'll go through tarot now. But I did pick up on a few energies pretty much straight away. So obviously this group is thinking about retirement. But I'm getting, so I'll go through the cards, but I'll go through it as a whole afterwards. So we've got what's this? Seven of Wands, challenges, it says on the bottom. I mean, it might be back to front to you because I need to actually buy a real camera, not my phone. But you know, progress will happen eventually. And 3 of Wands, and it says preparation on the bottom. Knight of Cups, and it says spirituality. The Devil, and it says Angel of Freedom. The World card, and Angel of Success. 4 of Pentacles, and Control. Okay, if you're looking into tarot, by the way, any of these people, this is a nice beginner's deck for learning like major arcana, or like the suits, like the court cards even. That's what I'm on about. But it's not so good for like these ones because they all look the same. But it's helpful to learn, so maybe grab it. So it was only a tenner or something. Anyway, back onto topic. I just had a need to tell whoever was watching this that for some reason that maybe it's going to help them in the future. So challenges and preparation. So straight away with this reading, I'm definitely feeling like you're sort of holding yourself back from a good idea. Like there's something just keeping you in a either I'm not good enough, like why would I achieve success sort of frame of mind, or it's a bit more like there's like a family disapproval sort of feeling to it, especially with like challenges and this angel of freedom. This is showing like there's something holding you back one way or another, okay? And then you've got your preparation and spirituality. I do feel like it's spiritual based practice for this group. Obviously this says spirituality anyway, but it does feel like my kind of work, or like Reiki or something like that. I feel like it's something to do with hand energy, because I can definitely feel like this aura around my hands at the moment. So let me know if that resonates with you, but that's someone's watching this for that. But I do feel like this is in a sequence. So you've got challenges, you've got preparation. I feel like you've been doing some preparation, and that's good. It feels like you've been doing courses or a lot of reading for some of you, okay? But it feels mainly courses. But I feel like there's what you're not seeing is like you're coming into a good position. Where's my back of the deck energy? Yes. So I feel like you don't give yourself enough self-worth, and so you're sort of holding yourself back there. And don't worry, we all do that. I do that as well. So I can feel you. Message me. We can get through this us like together. But yeah, your back of the deck energy is strength. So we'll go through that in a minute. But I do feel like what the work you've been doing has like formed solid foundation, and like you've got a 4 here that's come up. That's all about foundations. It's like monetary foundation, or like having a good office to do it in, or like a good workspace, for example, with this group. Just any type of foundation. Maybe it's a family support or not, because obviously I've picked up on that one energy, but there is some sort of solid foundation. You've made a good start to your practice that you're gonna sort of flourish in, because like the world's coming up, like you're coming to a part, it's like an end of a cycle of not being good enough, but you're coming to that part where you are good enough and you should be moving forward. This is what your reading is saying, okay? But there's just like this essence of something holding you back. Like obviously this card has chains, like something's just grabbing you, and you're just self-doubting yourself, but you don't need to do that, okay? So I'm gonna have a look at your deck actually, because sometimes I read this a bit differently. Every tarot reader will read it a bit differently, but here you go. So your angel of courage, right? But this is the energy that I was picking up on anyway. You're feeling very you do feel like you could do the job. Like what you've done, you've proven to yourself, you've proven to others, that part that you have done is solid. Like you've done really good. You've got like your 4, and you've got your courage and your strength, okay? So don't beat yourself up about that. The next card would have been luck as well, so that's a good sign. Like whatever you're doing it for good, and then goodness put out into the universe comes back tenfold, remember? So you've got nothing to worry about. I'm going to have a look at this. Friendship. Okay, bear with me. Friendship. So you've got friendship. I'll show you the cards. Like the next cards that I would pull: Angel of Integrity, Justice, 5 of Cups. Right, okay, so you've got something pulling you back, and it does. I'm just going to pull one more for some reason. The Emperor. Right, okay, so these cards are good. So with friendship, definitely go and ask your friends to give you like reviews, open up a Facebook page or something like that, where people can be like, you can showcase your work, you can showcase who you are as an individual. So at the end of the day, people aren't going to trust someone they don't know, especially with like a spiritual practice. People see it as woo-woo, don't they? And they're just like, a logical minded person might see this as like a load of rubbish, if we're brutally honest with ourselves. But we know it's not. So you've got to come through that and just sort of use tactics to make it accessible for everyone, because at the end of the day, that's what spirituality is all about. Okay, it's making everyone benefit from it. Okay, so with these cards, you've got Page of Cups and Friendship come up, right? So this is going to do you some justice. Like, something good is going to come out of that, and it's going to be well deserved. It's going to be like good karma sort of thing. What have we got? Sadness. It doesn't feel like sadness. The Five of Cups has come up, but it doesn't feel like it feels like you personally are beating yourself up. Like I'd said before, you feel like you're focusing on the cups that have spilled, because in traditional tarot, I mean, I don't have one to hand, it's 2 cups upright and 3 cups spilt. And the person on the card is like, oh no, my 3 cups are spilled. And they're not concentrating on what they've still got, or what there's like their foundation, if you like they've still got that thing to fall back on, but they're focusing on oh, what if, like what happened to all the stuff that was in these cups. Like, it doesn't matter with those cups. Like, they fell over for a reason. Maybe they were like cold coffee, you know, it's not quite the same as a nice hot beverage. But anyway, just don't beat yourself up, don't hold yourself back. Right, easier said than done, but we can get you some crystals for that. So what I've got, jasper, red jasper. I'm currently wearing it because I'm going through a stage of holding myself back. And anything to do with your heart chakra, so green or pink stones, so, or fluorite, because that's a soothing stone, like I suggested in group number 1. I don't have anything else helpful around me. Oh yeah, I do. Nice bit of rose quartz. Who doesn't like a nice bit of rose quartz? Bang that around your whole house, give your whole energy like of your home just full of love, and that is a good feeling. Okay, right, so let's go back to your last card. So the Emperor, right, this is what's in store for you. So I feel like this is what you want as your legacy. Like, you don't, like, obviously this is about retirement, but it feels so much like, right, I've done like real life, and now I'm ready to do something positive with this time. You don't want to waste it. Time's a ticking, you know, like, I feel like that pressure's on you. But it's good, like, just go for it. Like, you're going to succeed, because you got that success card as well, wherever that's gone. I don't know. Anyway, but I've lost it now. But yeah, I'm gonna just check. Yeah, so I've split the deck, and straight away the sun's come up. That's positive. So whatever's coming, it says Angel of Happiness. You're going to be happy in this spiritual endeavor, this spiritual business, or whatever you want to do. It fills your soul. Like, I can feel it like glowing in your chest, and it feels very nice. Home, maybe. Okay, so you've got 10 of Cups come up. This is going to be a happy end. Just don't let this opportunity like slide, because I feel like it's very important to you, and you know that you can do it. It's just about getting support, and at the end of the day, nothing, the universe is going to throw at you what you can handle. Okay, so when you first start up like a business, you're going to be like, right, you don't know everything, right? Because it's hard. You've got a lot to learn. You don't know what's just around the corner. Even if you are psychic, sometimes you don't see it coming, you know, because you don't have it on 24/7. You know, it's just not a thing. But then you've also got like all these little lessons that you learn, and you go, oh, maybe this will happen, and you've got all these hopes and dreams, and you think of only your goal, which is being a successful business, but you don't think of the small parts of the journey, like the intricate details that make it the best business that it will turn into. So you're putting too much pressure on yourself, it feels, and you're not looking at the here and now, taking the baby steps, compared to having just the end goal, because that's not realistic, but we all do it. It's like we're all ingrained to literally think of the goal, and even in manifestation and stuff like that, oh, always think of the goal, always think of the goal. But maybe tune in to like the little baby steps. If you can, speak to guides daily, because that's what I do, and then they help me just take a baby step, because sometimes that baby step is hard and we just need a little gentle nudge. Okay, so maybe make a list of little baby steps that you could do every day. So maybe it's like post one thing on your social media every day, practice one thing every day, ask some friends if they'd like a practice session every day. Just anything that will help you get your name out there and give you that confidence boost. I feel like is what you need. Okay, but you've got everything good coming to you. You're just holding yourself back. And I feel like some of you have family that are just, they're not quite giving you that support, but just ignore them. Find, the chosen family thing, the people that resonate with that, go for them and they will help you. Guinea pigs, like, not real guinea pigs, obviously not, but I mean maybe if it's Reiki. I don't know much about Reiki, but for example, get some guinea pig friends and help them, help them by getting help yourself, because at the end of the day everyone benefits. Right, I'm going to read this card out for you. So it did say on the front, so they're all double-sided. So it said, what am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me, right? And it says, hold on, I ain't got my glasses on. Are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your own hands and forge your own unique path? Which is what we've picked up on. You are unique people with special goals, and they are needed. I need them. Come talk to me. Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move forward towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it scared, take the leap. And that do it scared, take the leap is scary. But if it's just a small step, it's less scary, just go for it. And it says today's soul action, which is the second part here. So it has like a advice and then a action, I guess. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave. Oh, it's all about bravery. That's good that that's come up. Be brave and you will discover what you are really made of. Wild soul, strong heart, can't lose. See, this is all like a big spread of you can't lose. Just do it. When you're going to do something positive for the other people and the greatest good, good stuff only happens. There's nothing holding you back from multiplying the goodness, if you like. Okay, so come chat to me if you want. We'll get you cracking. You can help me get cracking. We'll get each other cracking, and we'll make a we'll do it, right? But in all seriousness though, well done for having a look on this video. That is a good first step. That's a good baby step, right? You may not see it as that, but it is technically. You want it, so you've taken a little easy step forward. Perfect. What's your next easy first step? Well, second step, if you like. Second step. What's your next second step? You let me know in the comments, and I will encourage you, and we'll do it. Okay? You've got this. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye. Hello, Group 3. So I'm going to show you firstly your oracle cards, and then I'll go through and show you your tarot cards. This group is the only one that got so many cards in oracle, so there's quite a few messages coming through, or specifics if you like. So let's just do this. So this is the first one. So what do I resist feeling right now? Which we'll go through at the end, because they have separate bits on the back. And am I afraid to be seen? Okay, so that we'll go through after the tarot. We'll swap angles in a minute. And then this, you've got 3 butterfly cards. So it says take the next step now. Healthcare change. I feel like it's more what's it called? Career based. I couldn't think of that at all. That looks like the little moth that's stalking me. That's strange. Okay, anyway, maybe I'll explain that later. Self-employment, yeah, so I didn't actually realise that was in there, but yeah, so we're having a change, people. And butterflies are all about change, aren't they? So let's just do that. And then we have these two cards. So yellow and green. So obviously this is your confidence and your heart. So your heart's holding you back and your confidence is probably holding you back in chakras. Okay, so you have deception for the green card, and this says deception can have long-term effects on a person's soul. However, we need to be more careful about those we place our trust in. Not everyone deserves this respect. Okay, and the second one says confused. The chaos accompanying the confusion seems misguided. However, the others are too embroiled in the situation to see clearly. You will need to make it simpler. Okay, so maybe there's some overcomplicating things of sorts. Right, I'm going to show you your tarot cards. Okay, so we have strength. Can you see that? Let's put that up a bit. The 10 of cups, 8 of cups, 1 or ace even of swords, 3 of swords, art, which is temperance, and the 5 of cups. Okay, so I'm gonna flip the camera so you can see my face and we can chat and stuff about your tarot. Okay, hi group 3. So I don't know why I opened my eyes so wide to say hello to you. Just well, just take that as normal, because obviously that is or not. This angle is not very good from a massive forehead either while we're at it, but hey ho, let's just do the reading. Gotta laugh at yourself at the end of the day, ain't you? So right, when I showed you those butterfly cards, I've just noticed something, so I'm gonna go back to them, right? So they have self-employment, healthcare change, and then take the next step now, right? It's literally, it's in a sentence for you, basically. So wait, I held that the right way. There you go. It's gonna be like the wrong way, like you won't be able to read that. But all of these as well, they're very yellowy type butterflies. So I'm thinking, or I'm feeling, there is a change, and it's like all the solar plexus. Like there is some sort of confidence coming to you now. It feels like growth to you. Like there's something like you feel like you're moving forward, which is good. But I feel like as well there's like sort of like greens as well have cropped up. Oh, like, oh, I forgot about those. Those are yellow and green as well. But yeah, excuse me. But like there's a lot of green and yellow energy. So like with this card, this is like yellowy sort of thing. This card, there's a lot of really vibrant green in it. This card is very green as well. And this one's just yellow and green and red and stuff. But anyway, this, and then other than that, it's like dark colours. But with the green, the heart chakra, I feel like there's something that you need to fix. It feels like with this card set out, there's something in your past that it's like essentially broken your confidence, or it's not necessarily confidence, it's more like something that's you're trying to move forward with. Like for some of you it will be confidence, obviously, but it's just I can't put my finger on it right now. Maybe I will in a minute, but let's go. So let's do this reading. So like I was saying with the butterfly cards, you've got strength and the 10 of cups come up, and I feel like this is you now. Like, you know, your home life is very settled, it's very happy, it's or mainly happy sort of thing. But it's just with the strength card, I feel like you are strong, you're a strong person, but you're seeking more and you're wanting more. Obviously you're getting your career change and stuff, but you're seeking, like, it feels like a businessy type group, but you're seeking like more satisfaction from yourself, as you feel like you could give so much more sort of thing. it feels very much like there's why is it not happening now? I want it to happen now, with this group, but not in a bad way, just in a, you know mentally like it will come, but you in your heart it's like, I really want this now. Like maybe it's a bunch of Virgos in this group, so, or maybe Leos, for example, or fire elements. It just feels very much like you know your worth and you're quite proud of who you are, and you know that you can do better and you can give more, sort of thing. I feel like it's quite a strong, like you know where you're going. You're not 100% sure how you're going to get there, but you know that it will come. And this is a good feeling. Like it feels solid. Like it feels very well, I'm not going to say set in stone. It feels like it might go off path a little bit, but it does feel like whatever happens, it's going to happen, sort of thing. It feels good. Right, so let's go on to your other cards. So, oh yeah, 8 of Cups come up. So when you're moving forward because you wanted something better for yourself, and it does feel like that. I'm very drawn to the like highlighted cup at the top here. It's sort of like a bit glowier compared to all the other see-through cups or the one that's spilt. But I feel like you're going for that ultimate thing, like I was saying. It's like that, like you can see your goal and you can see it's at the top, and then you'll be satisfied, you'll be happy, you'll know what you're doing is right for you, right for your soul, sort of thing. All right, Ace of Swords, Three of Swords. So like I was saying with the green, right, the heart chakra, you've got like ideas and stuff, but I'm going to come back to that card actually, because it's not giving me as much energy as this other ones. Like I feel like I need to say these things first and then we'll go back to it, right? So the Three of Swords, and it says sorrow on the bottom, but it feels like this sorrow, if you like, it doesn't feel, it feels like something in your heart chakra has given you like a lack of belief for some of you, or like something's like wounded your heart in the past. Like I'm getting childhood, but it feels like whatever happened in childhood, or like even a previous life, like of childhood in previous life, or just a previous life, or this like life's childhood. It feels like something is taken like confidence away from you, but not necessarily confidence. It's just like it's something that's holding you back that you need to fix. And that's why you're finding like it feels like sometimes maybe excuses instead of doing the actual thing that you're going for. Like say it's your new business, for example. Instead of like starting that and officially doing it and putting all your might into that, maybe you're going around the long way instead of going straight to like say like that's like the path of business, if you like, because I don't know how I'm going to describe this otherwise. And then you're going around doing some courses, doing some training, doing some reading, like whatever it is, you're just sort of going the long way around when you could go for it anyway and do the life experience round, sort of thing. It feels a bit like some of you could be doing that. So whatever it is that's in your heart chakra that's blocking you, you need to sort that out, because it's sort of like one of those things where it, like in chakras or like past lives, if you don't fix it now, then you're going to be just sort of going along that long way for a while, like a lot longer than you want to, sort of thing, because obviously you're planning and aiming for this ultimate goal, but you're just gonna be faffing about until you fix that heart chakra problem. Okay, so you need to like wear a load of green stones if you're into crystals. Do meditation. Really sit in meditation, in a deep meditation, very drawn. This just caught my eye, so it's malachite. And I know I'm sure that's used for past lives and heart chakras, actually. I'm sure I read that. But I mean, do your research, because I'm not like a guru on past lives, if I'm honest. But yeah, just sit in, like, hold these crystals. Like, this is what I do when I need to do particular healing. I'll hold this crystal in, like, cross-legged or lying down, depends if my neck and my back are aching, you know. Got to be comfortable whilst you're doing your meditation, or you'll fidget and you'll lose your concentration. But I hold crystals wherever they need. So like if I've got heart chakra here, then I'll hold the crystal here in meditation. If I've got like a block on my third eye, for example, I'll literally get my glasses, I'll balance them here, I'll show you. This is what I do. I look like a right donut, but I'll balance it there and lie down. I mean, it's not going to balance now, but it's going to get lost under the radiator. But anyway, I'll find it later. But yeah, just hold it and just sit there comfortably for however long it is, and these emotions will come out. Maybe cleanse that first, because sometimes weird stuff happens in meditation, if you're not clued in about that sort of thing. But yeah, just hold it there and just maybe give yourself an hour in meditation. I find an hour to 2 hours max, for me personally, helps me clear out some like stuff I didn't even know about, you know what I mean. But yeah, try that. Let's go back onto the reading. So we have temperance. Okay, so I just got a download. I don't know why I had to have like a vocal download with that. But anyway, so we have temperance or art in this. I don't know why it's called art. But you guys are definitely working towards this goal, right? But you're getting out of balance with a lot of things, and I feel like there's gonna be some sort of, you're letting, yes, this goal is important to you, right? But you're getting out of balance, and when you're out of balance, it makes things push away. And like I was saying, like, you could go straight ahead into this thing, into your business, for example, or whatever it is for you, but you're going the long way around, and you're like sort of, it's like you're climbing a fence when you could just like step up a curb, sort of thing. You don't need to be doing all of it. And I do, like, I understand, because I'm very much like you. I'm a typical Virgo, and it is comforting to get all of that knowledge and stuff. But don't forget, you learn on the job as well, okay? That's all your guides are trying to tell you. But with these two cards, I definitely feel like this is like family related to you guys. So I feel like with your family, sometimes you're getting a bit like pushing someone out, or making them second priority, or maybe third, fourth, fifth, whatever priority. And it feels like they're getting sad about it. Like, I could feel it. Like, it says disappointment on the bottom of that. I mean, you can't read that because it's, I don't know if that's focusing, but it says disappointment on that card anyway. I'm gonna just have a look at your back of the deck energy, and then I'll shuffle to see about that situation again. So we have the Hangman. Okay, Hangman is reversed, okay, for you guys. And I feel like it just feels like you're, with this card anyway, it just feels like you're very sort of stuck in this like machine sort of mode, like, let's go for it. Okay, so there's the Eight of Swords afterwards, like, yeah, it's like false entrapment, Eight of Swords. Not so much on this deck, but that's what it's like normally a lady blindfolded, tied up, when she can normally like just step out of the way of the swords, which is like a prison. So like, guides are saying like you're imprisoning yourself, like you're not doing yourself favors, sort of thing. You could be doing a lot more than you are. Right, so I'm going to see what this Temperance and Five of Cups is saying about who you're leaving behind. So spirit guides of love and light, the highest vibration and greatest good of all. Please tell me a little bit more about these two cards and what's being left behind and how to rebalance. Oh, okay, that was very quick. Right, so all 3 cards have cropped up. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. So there you go, that's your hard work. Might even represent 3 people in your family. Because after all, we were talking about that. We've got a High Priestess. This I feel like is the hard worker. Maybe you're a bit spiritual, or you're just a bit more out there. You feel like, I feel like with whatever you're going into with this next step, there is techniques or different ways of thinking with what you're going forward with. And I feel like that is a way forward. It feels very like this is important. So I need to tell you. And also that bathtub, same colour as my hair. I'm well impressed. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like whatever you're going into with that card, it's important whatever it is that you're learning, but definitely need a balance because it just, hold on, I'm gonna see if that falls upside down as well. Yeah, it does. So a little bit, just a bit focused on yourself, a little too much. And Princess of Swords. Yes, so what is going on with this family? So the Princess of Swords or Page of Swords, it says the activist on the bottom, but I do, like I was saying, like you're after this goal. I feel very much like you feel, okay, there's papers everywhere on that, like newspapery things. But I was literally just gonna say, I feel like whatever you're doing, you feel like all this research and things is very important. Like it's all like she's standing tall with this research, if you like blowing up around her. But at the end of the day, she is the star of the show. She or he is gonna be like that. They don't, the person watching this, basically, you don't realize that you are important for this business or whatever you're working towards, this career change, right? Whatever you're working towards, it's going to be you who brings in clients or brings in positivity or whatever it looks like for you. That is the main thing in this whole thing, is who you are and how you are, right? And that isn't in a way like, oh, you have to be the perfect person. It's not. It's how you will treat each other's. It's your aura. It's the way you are there for people. That is so important. And I literally just got like a weird feeling of like, it feels like angels to me, but to describe it to a normal person, it feels like if someone got loads of like really fine glitter and doesn't but it goes through your skin. It's a strange phenomena when you're a bit like me, a bit psychic and in most ways. But yeah, it just, that is important. The person who is important is you, right? Go and be you and things will work out. Like that's all you need to know. Like that is so important, right? But obviously this group, don't forget to like work out whatever that thing is in your heart chakra that's blocked or broken, or whatever you want to call it. You'll know what it is. I don't feel like you definitely know what it is straight away. Like it won't be, oh, I know what that is, sort of like, I know what she's on about. It will come to you. I'm going to see if I can get any cards on that. I'm just going to put all these cards back in and we'll see if we can get what's what's going on with your heart chakra, okay? Spirit guides of love and light, highest vibration and greatest good of all. Please can you tell me what group 3's heart chakra messages are needed for them to tell? Sorry, I just threw them across. Alright. What's going on with their heart chakra? What do they need to heal? Please. Ooh. Okay, the energy. Energy got straight into the deck and threw them across the room. Oh, okay, we've got loads. We got loads. Okay, it could be. Okay, so the back of the deck is matriarch. or Queen of Discs or Queen of Pentacles reversed, and I feel like you've been brought up as either being against money or there's like a lack of money drilled into you, sort of thing, with that card. It feels like it was your mum. Tell me how that resonates with you, but it might not be. It might just be a parent, sister, sibling, aunt, whatever. Might even be a bloke, you know. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so what's going on with your heart chakra? So we have the Four of Swords reversed. It says truce on the bottom. Luxury, which is a 4 as well. Okay, so there's something foundational as well with this. So it could be your home from previous, could be from your previous life. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's your 4th chakra as well, so that's kind of coincidental. We have the World Completion card. 3 of... Oh, this is good. Okay, so we have the World card, right? So it's something foundational to you in your heart chakra, which is good. We've worked this out, okay? We've worked it out a bit, maybe at least. Like, I'm not going to say, let's it fixed, like, because that's not how it works. You need to do the work. So, this feels very much like whatever it is in your past, here in this life, previous, some sort of, it's just like this bad association with monetary things or materialism or something like that. There's a bad association when you know it's good, and it's just broken your heart chakra in a sense, sort of thing. But once you work out exactly what that is for you, this new phase is coming in, right? That's good, right? I feel like whatever this is in your heart chakra, there's like something that you just need to pinpoint, because if you look at this card, it's all like pinpoint on a target, right? Just pinpoint it. And then once you do it, you'll realize like things will just sort of be like, oh, I can do this. Like, I can set this out. I can do this. I can fix it. I just need to do this and work on it a little while. Like, it's good, right? It doesn't feel impossible. It just feels like maybe something you don't know yet, like I said. But once you've done that, you've worked out what it is. What's this? Look. Yeah, so it's an opportunity. Once you wear that out, the opportunities are coming, sort of thing. So like this big glowy through it. This big glowy cup is upright, okay? So this is your opportunity coming. And it feels like there's cookies and milk at the end of the day. This opportunity is sweet. There's also a man in his pants, but yeah. Okay, so I was saying before my memory card got full again, I'm going to have to buy some more memory cards, because that's twice in this bravery video. So this big glowy cup, that's your opportunity coming. So whenever you work out what that pinpointed heart chakra problem is, it's just going to sort of release into the universe, if you like, and off you go. End of that cycle. Let's bring in all the good stuff. So like you've got the third 3 of Wands, and this is like, it feels very much like this is like a doorway. So in some cards it's literally like 1 wand, 2 wand, 3 wand, sort of, and then a man or what lady going through it in some of the decks. But with this, it feels very much like full steam ahead, because it's an emergency vehicle. So let's go, 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 sort of like energy. It feels very much quite headstrong and quite like boom, like really powerful. But yeah, good. Yeah, so this is like orange, yellow, red. So maybe this heart chakra problem relates to, mind you, it's the past as well. So it would be root chakra, and even sacral chakra. Depends on how old you are and what life experiences you've had and things like that. But it could be like your solar plexus, sacral, or root chakra that's involved in it as well. Okay. And then we have Justice reversed. Justice reversed. This like reversed, it feels very much like there's a like it is representative of your blockage that you had. So you could be putting in all this work, all this work, all this work, and nothing seems to work. For example, right now anyway, because this is how your heart chakra is, and then nothing's gonna like work out for you until you address this heart chakra problem, it feels, because this is reversed. Okay, so I'm gonna go and just do your last two cards like I said in the beginning, these two. So the first one says, what do I resist feeling right now? Your heart chakra, I guess. And it says, we have to feel it to heal it. Oh, that's literally what I was saying. Okay. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Like I said, it feels from the past. It feels like if it is past life as well as this life, it feels like it's already repeated, like in childhood or younger life. Okay, so your today's soul action for this card, allow yourself to feel this wave, let it move through you. You could do that with your meditation. Yeah, let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean or the universe, whatever feels good for you. It depends where you are. I'm nowhere near an ocean, so that ain't happening, you know. Feel it, heal it. Enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul, like this little mini tarot just said as well. So there you go. And this second one says, am I afraid to be seen? So this is all about you going around instead of straight through. The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer, and you've got literally take the next step now. That came straight up. Brilliant, brilliant. Are you listening? Right, so the world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light. Like I was saying, on the world, you were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding, there is no more shame, there is only truth. Live naked and free, or maybe not completely naked, but you get the idea. Today's soul action. What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? Don't lower your glow, right? Do not do that, because people love you how you are. Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be me all of the time? What do I need to feel so I can feel safe to be seen? Journal your answers. Oh, journal feels very important here. I feel like, what's it called? Automatic writing or something like that will be really beneficial for you guys. Okay, I hope that's helpful for your next steps and how you can be brave. Do let me know how that resonates with you in the comments below, or on my Facebook or Instagram, where I post like the little posts to say I've posted a video. How many times can you say post? About 14. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Please share with your friends. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello group 4, so we've got your oracle and your tarot. So I'll show you the oracle first and then I'll show you the tarot. And then I'll flip the camera and so you can see my face and I'll do the reading for you. So we have moving. It's a nice little butterfly for you. And then we have, oh, you got 3. I forgot you had 3. So I'll go through those ones in a minute. So I'm going to go through the top parts of these cards. And at the end I'm going to go through what they are, because this is all your advice. Okay, so this says, what excuses am I making right now? The next one says, if I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? And this says, name all the things you love. I don't know, that's in like a certain order for a reason. And then these are the 2 shadow aspect cards that you got. So you got overwhelmed and stunned. So stunned says that moment when time stands still as you try to make sense of what has occurred. This is the golden moment to plan your next move rather than react to the situation. I feel like fights has just come up. Overwhelmed. Sharing responsibilities is not a weakness of character. In fact, it demonstrates an ability to trust in others and allows them the opportunity to participate. Okay, so maybe fights because teamwork is not good. Right, I'll show you the tarot next, okay? So, okay, this feels like it goes this way. We have, let's see if that's on the camera, Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so balance. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Swords. Right, I'm going to move that along a little bit just so you can see it all. That's really wibbly wobbly, but never mind. Queen of Pentacles, and then Six of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to flip over and then I'll go over the cards for you. Hello, group 4. So you're the last group. Hello, welcome. So I'll go on to your tarot. I've changed my camera angle a bit, so you can't see the cards on the table, but I'll hold them up. But yeah, so like a minute ago, I picked up there is like a fight or like a heavy discussion, if you like, with the two shadow aspect cards. But this does sort of look like it through this tarot as well. Like, I feel like the person who is tuning in today sort of wants like your relationship to move forward, but there's some things that are making you either doubt this moving forward, should you go alone or should you bring someone with you, sort of attitude. To it feels like moving house. It feels like moving home. Anyway, I'll go through this tarot. I'm just gonna fidget because I am a fidget. So we have Knight of Cups. I feel this represents your other half, the male person or the masculine energy of your relationship. And Two of Pentacles. It feels to me like this and this card represent the female energy, Queen of Pentacles, of the relationship. So every relationship has a male and energy, yin yang, if you like, to your relationship. So one person will have more male characteristics, like, and one person will have more feminine characteristics. The feminine person often is like the receiver, and the male person, or male energy, is the go-getter sort of thing, in a relationship. But I feel like the female in this relationship, or feminine energy, is the more masculine energy, if that makes sense. So the female person is more masculine, like go-getter, let's get our stuff together, get moving, progress, sort of like, whereas the male person, sorry, I really itchy nose, the male person seems very much like a bit too laid back in this energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, so although it does feel like there's a lot of love, and it just feels like you're fighting a losing battle sort of thing, but there's a lot of love behind both both parties in the relationship. You both want to move forward, but he's not quite on board, it feels. Okay, so this Knight of Cups, like, this is the romantic type, like sweetheart, like, looks after you, sort of bring you a cup of tea in bed when you've just had a nap, sort of like cutie. It feels like this Knight of Pentacles, in reverse, is cropping up as maybe they don't pay their way as much as you, maybe they've just lost their job, or that you do most of the work at home. So maybe you do most of the cleaning, or maybe you want to make the house look a lot nicer than they care to, sort of thing. I feel like with this card, you're sort of banging your head up against the brick wall, sort of feeling, and it's making you sort of doubt your relationship. Like, can you live with this person, even though I feel like you're wanting to move out with them. Like you both definitely love each other a lot, because Two of Cups has come up as the back of the deck energy. You definitely, like, it feels like you're a good match sort of thing, but it definitely feels like the person watching this video is in a lot more balance, a bit more proactive, a bit more masculine energy to move forward, and make something of the next step of this relationship. And I feel like moving house is the way forward that is ideal for the person who's female in this relationship, whereas the male isn't quite on board as much and maybe a bit more immature, sort of needs to learn. Maybe it's like, for example, their mum did most of the stuff around the house, so they've never done those things or never thought of those things, sort of thing. It does feel like the male is the more receiving type energy of the relationship, and the female is the more giving type of person in the relationship. Okay, it doesn't feel, it feels like it's a bit out of balance, but this has come up upright, so it means that you need balance to move forward. Okay, I'm back. So keep having technical difficulties because my memory cards are full. So like I was saying, I feel like you're someone that makes your house look lovely, like, or you're looking forward to doing that, and it's one of the like reasons that strives you forward. Or you've already got a place and you feel like that is like, that's your kingdom, if you like. He's your king, you're the queen, and that's your kingdom. You're very proud of that. You're very like lucky to have it. It means a lot to you. But I feel like you want to be moving forward with this tarot. Okay, so with this Six of Swords, you feel like you might have some thoughts or some feelings that you're not proud of. Maybe you're thinking about, is this relationship going to work? Why is it not moving forward? We're so different. Things like that. But also I feel like it feels like a dark card. So I feel like you're questioning if you want to be with him or if you want to be with her, like shoes on the other foot, whoever's foot is on. Do you want to be with them long term? Is it going to work out? You want to move forward, they don't want to do much other than they're comfortable. And it feels like you're the go-getter and they're the receiver sort of energy, because at the end of the day you've come up as the Queen of Pentacles, and that's someone that's well established, uses their money wisely, enjoys their money, and enjoys like their material surroundings. Okay, whereas he's come up as a Knight of Cups, whereas he's romantic and he's sweet and he's lovely. But he's also the reverse Knight of Pentacles, so he hasn't got that money or isn't interested in those material things like you are. And that's not to say it's a bad thing. It's just to say like it's just out of balance, because this balance is cards come up. Okay, but that is in essence our balance as well with the yin yang energy, for example. So if you are very go-getter and he's very receiving, then it sort of balances each other out, becomes the black bit and the white bit of the yin yang, right? Because you've got the Two of Cups as well. That can represent yin yang as well. And like, if you look, the colors of the skin sort of represent the yin yang of a relationship, but it is a card of love. Okay, so in the background of all of this thing that's bothering you, there is essence of true love, really. Like and the next one on the top of the deck would be happy endings. Okay, so what you've got good. I'm going to just shuffle the cards and see how you move forward. Spirit guides of light, highest vibration, great good of all. How can group 4 move forward, please? Okay, so success has come up at the end, so this is how you get your success in what you're after. So we have, I'll just put these out again and push those ones that I already spoke about ahead, and put these in the order they came out on, and then I'll show you. So I feel like male of this relationship is quite family orientated, because the Ten of Pentacles has come up. They will enjoy, maybe they're seeing as settling down differently to you, but also I feel like this person needs to be shown, not told. There's a lot of blokes do, if we're honest here. So if you want to move forward, just sort of show them how to move forward, but not like, oh, if you do this, then this will happen and this will happen. But like, come on, like, let's go. Like, sometimes people just need more guidance than they even understand that they need, or they need like that push in the right direction to help them learn to fly, if you like. I feel like this has been holding you back. This is like, so just a change of your perspective. I mean, you'll understand what it means, what I've just been saying for you specifically, but a change of your perspective has been holding you back. So maybe you've been seeing it as a bit one track, like we do this, we do that, we do this. So for example, we get together, we move in, we get married, we have kids, sort of thing. Maybe you see it as that, but maybe he sees it a bit differently. I feel like maybe he doesn't communicate it as well as you do. Like, I feel like you're very, because after all, you are the Queen of Swords, Queen of, let's come up, Queen of Pentacles. Like, she knows what she wants, she knows how to go about it. But then the Queen of Swords has come up, so you may be quite good with expressing yourself, okay? But I feel like to move forward, you're gonna have to show him like the benefits of this, and it's gonna be a bit of a sort of a long journey, a tough journey to go through. Because the Two of Wands has come up, okay? It feels like she's, at the end of the day, she's not moving forward at this point, she's looking forward to the future. All these cards are looking forward towards this way now as well, so which we're in tarot, when things look to the right, it's the future, when they look to the left, it's the past, okay? That might be completely opposite to you depending on the camera. But everything to move forward to the right, like this man I'm particularly like drawn to, and it, when I was like shuffling, it actually fell on the Knight of Cups, so it was talking about him. He needs to be shown what he wants, but he, like, you'll know what he wants deep down and what's good for him and stuff like that, but he won't be bothered about thinking about it, for example. But you want him to be that person, but he might not be that person. Like, for example, he might be a Cancer star sign, sort of, for example. We might just not be ready, or I mean, women are normally quite good at knowing what they want in relationships, whereas men sort of don't normally. It's just, we just think differently, okay? And when we work each other out, men are quite simple beings, like they like the simple pleasures. Women like all these like goals and stuff a little bit more, I find, in relationships, just from like my psychology background, and real life, you know, talking to girlfriends and stuff. But this is like a, like, you're lucky, sort of, like the luck cards come up. I just got deja vu. That's really strange. I don't normally get that during tarot readings. But basically, if you can show him actively, like physical form of moving him, like how to get him moving into like this new house or whatever, maybe take him along to look in, like house hunting sort of thing, or send him links and make sure he's opening them, or show him like when he's in front of the football or the TV or whatever, be like, look, this house looks amazing, look, just pause your film or whatever for 5 minutes. Get those seeds planted, and I feel like the ball will get rolling, because this wheel, like the wheel turns slowly, but it can turn fast, and it can turn lucky, or it can turn bad. Like, it's just saying, like, to get that ball rolling, you've got to change your approach, essentially, right? Because you're a go-getter and he's not, okay? You've got to think how he might think, sort of thing, change your perspective that way. And if you were him, then see like what would get you going, what would get you excited, for example, what gets him excited normally. Maybe then use that just to get that ball rolling, okay? But I feel like with this Four of Pentacles has come up, right? And I feel like this to me feels like you don't want to do it alone. Like you don't, deep down, like we were saying, you've had these bad thoughts. You don't want to go and like buy a nice new house on your own. You don't want to progress on your own. You want to do it nicely with someone, someone secure and someone sort of that understands things the way you understand. But he just needs some gentle encouragement. It's going to take time. It feels like it's got to be slow and steady because a lot of pentacles have come up in this reading, and that is slow and steady. It's earth element. It means like don't expect that soon, just expect that slowly to move forward in the future. But you got to just change your mindset to adapt to him a bit more, okay, for that to move forward, because you definitely know what you want, how you want it. You've got these plans, these goals that will make you move forward. But yeah, just get on his page and then go from there instead. Like, don't put too much pressure on yourself as well, because all these earth signs, maybe you're a bit of a Virgo as well, or just, I don't know, feel like you're straight to the point. You know what you want, you know what you like. That's not a bad thing, but just get on someone else's page and just check it out, see if you like it there for a bit, you know, like just have a little bit more of a relaxing attitude. You've got time at the end of the day. You don't feel like you're an old person, you feel like you're a younger woman doing this reading, okay? But just like, don't worry about it. Things don't have to be like set like regimental way. Like that's just how life is. Life doesn't work the way that we plan it out to be. It's got a lot more spontaneity, even that's a word, to it than what we plan, because I know exactly how you feel. But right, so back of the deck energy on that second shuffle is positive. It means success. So six of wands come up, and if you follow these steps, then things will start moving forward, okay? But it's not got, it feels like frustration still. Like you had that five of swords come up anyway. It still feels like it's going to be hard because it's going against your nature of, I want this to happen, then this should happen, and this should happen. And believe me, I get it. But success is coming. Let's see on the other. Yeah, so Three of Pentacles is the next card, and that means like hard work, teamwork as well. Maybe get creative with this, because the Queen of Wands would be next. Just think outside the box sort of card. And also like just take care of what, like, appreciate what you've got now and take care of it. In the meantime, just carry on making that lovely home of yours, because at the end of the day, Four of Swords has come up, and that's all like fours are home and ideas about home. Maybe make like a vision board and things like that, because I feel like you're going to be that sort of person that needs to satisfy yourself as well as get someone on board, okay? But you're intelligent enough to do this, because swords are coming up as well. Like, you know what to do, and then eventually you'll get your empire, okay? So don't worry, these things are coming. There's just a little bit more in the future, okay? Your bravery in this message today is literally just move forward in a different way. Like, be brave enough to be someone on someone else's page instead of just don't feel like you have to have things in that set like regimented way. That is very important with this reading today, right? So I'm going to go back to these three cards that came up, and we're going to read these out, because this is like answers and stuff for you, okay? It says, so the first one says, name all the things you love, and it says, are you one of them? So if you're buying a lot of material things and you're a bit materialistic, like you want all these things, sometimes you're not working on yourself. You're working on outside things, you're not working on internal things, okay? So today's advice for this is, I give myself all the love and attention I need. So like I say, maybe get on his page, Maybe he likes to just do something he enjoys. Maybe you should find something that you like to chill out and enjoy as well. Like, it doesn't always have to be like full steam ahead, you know. The second one says, if I had a magic wand and could have anything I desire in life, what would I choose, right? I feel like this links to this card when we were saying you've had some negative thoughts, right? And it says, burn with desire. There is a power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Like, moving forward, yeah, moving is a good idea, yeah. And it never felt like a bad idea. It's just getting someone else on board is where the hard work is going to be, okay? Soul's action is today go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that, okay? So that's, like, I was related to that, but also move forward. Like, just think things through. Don't be like a steam train and just like boom, right? What excuses am I making right now? No more waiting. There will never be a time good enough. The time is now, right? And I feel like some of these messages, actually, it's like some of them are for you, some of these maybe show him this reading as well, see if he can get on board, because that might be a nice technique. Maybe don't show him this part, or where I just said I just mute it anyway, or whatever, if he's got humour, whatever. You'll know him. So this says, no more waiting. There will never be a good time. The time is now, because if you wait around, your life just gets wasted, doesn't it? Today's soul action. If it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, like I was saying, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. So I feel just a bit like this reading was a bit more like what's going on, and then that's your like your soul truths that have come out for you guys. So I feel like maybe your relationship was getting a little bit upset on both ends, like, because you both definitely do love each other, because the two of cups came up, and you've got the happy endings card as well, the 10 of cups. Definitely, like, this is what's coming. It's just you're not there yet, but you don't need to rush it. Just enjoy the journey, because at the end of the day, it's all the little things that make a relationship work. It's like holding hands, it's spending time together, it's dates, it's like it's yes and no. It is about making a lovely home, a lovely place for you to be in, because obviously you'll feel comfortable, both you'll be comfortable, but also make time for each other, because at the end of the day, he's the romantic type. So maybe get on board with that. And he'll sort of maybe go on a date. Actually, that's a good idea. Go on a date and then talk about it, because then you've got his full attention, you know. Maybe that will help. Alright, I hope that helped, and I hope that resonated with you. Let me know how it resonates in the comments below. Share with your friends and family, and I'd appreciate it so much. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!